Hey, I'm back. Did you miss me? Don't answer that. Well, as you can see before you, I've got another big PC build project. Well, this one's not so big. I've got 7 computers to build. These will be based on the Haswell chip, which is the 4th generation Intel CPU, and we're using the Core i5-4430. That's a different socket. It's a socket 1150, and that uses the Z87 chipset, which we're going to use here with these Gigabyte Z87M DH3 boards. And we've got little memory card readers, CD, DVD writer, Windows 7 Pro, 8 gigs. It's 2 sticks of 4 to put in dual channel for Team branded memory, DDR3, I believe that's 1600. Yeah, 1600. Sticking with the good old faithful, reliable Antec 380 watt EarthWatts. Of course, the video card is built into the motherboard, sound, gigabit Ethernet's all built into the motherboard. These are for business use. And I decided to reach out a little bit, try a different manufacturer. So we're going with these really nice Silverstone cases. It's all aluminum, pretty expensive. It's right in the same class as Li-On Li. And if anything, it's got some features on it that are pretty unique that I've never seen on a case before. So I'll start working on these and get a video done, and this is what you've got to look forward to coming up here very soon. And I also realized that a lot of people have been asking me about the screwdriver I use. So this latest screwdriver I'm using is a Panasonic EY6225. It's a 3.6 volt NiCad powered power screwdriver. And if I put a link to it on Amazon, it just doesn't exist anymore. So what I've done, even though there's nothing wrong with this screwdriver, is I bought a new one. And this is what you could buy on Amazon now. It's a few years old, and I could always use it in the car or something. I'll find a use for it. But this is the new screwdriver. This is the latest Panasonic, and it's not cheap. It's about $139 is the time I make this. But that's the whole kit. That's the briefcase, the screwdriver, a couple of bits, the charger, and 2 lithium-ion batteries. So that's the big deal, is it's lithium-ion. You can see on the case it's got this part that opens up here that has like little trays that you can use. And then if you pull the tabs back on the handle like this, the whole thing opens up just like this. And see if you can see that. And you've got your charger, and it's a dual charger. See, this slides up and it'll do the NiCad batteries, or it'll do the lithium-ion batteries. It does a full charge in under 30 minutes, and it's good to go if you're really in a hurry in 15 minutes, but it's just not going to be fully charged in 15 minutes. The screwdriver looks a little bit different. In fact, I've got a extension bit in here. A lot of people ask me where I get these long extension bits, and pretty much any hardware store, or just look online. Anybody who sells screwdrivers will have. This is probably a 6-inch number 2 Phillips. And you just raise up the chuck like that and slide that in there. And if we put these two side by side, you'll see the newer one is pretty much the same thickness, but it's about 1 inch shorter. So a little easier to get into tight places. It's rubberized. It's got the same variable speed. It's got a low speed, which is 200 RPM, high speed, 600 RPM. It's got the clutch on the top, just like this one here. Rather than ratcheting and making noise when it hits its torque, the screwdriver shuts off, and that saves your battery life quite a bit. It's also a lot quieter, you know, when you hit your torque, it just shuts off. This is a 3.6 volt. The model is EY7410, and I'll be using the new screwdriver on the new build, and I'll have a link to all these parts and the brand new, well, it's not brand new, but the latest Panasonic screwdriver in the links. If you're looking for deals on these screwdrivers, you got to watch the fine print. I've seen these sell for less, but they don't include a charger, or they don't include a second battery. You know what? I could live without the second battery, but I really need the charger. So the link I'm including is the whole kit. It's the suitcase, it's the charger, it's 2 batteries, and it's everything you see here but this long bit. They do include 2 standard bits, a number 1 and a number 2 Phillips. And I'll be updating the screwdriver video here pretty soon, because I've got a number of new screwdrivers to compare along against the old ones, and benefits, pros and cons. and prices, really. You know, what's the best value? This is not a cheap screwdriver. It retails. The retail MSRP, manufacturer suggested price, for this kit I've just shown you is $300. So to get it at $139 might sound expensive, but it's actually a really good deal. It's also rated really, really highly from user reviews, and especially from people in the tech industry. And it can be used for much, much more than just tech. It's got the power to drive screws into drywall, although I won't be using it for that. I'll use a DEWALT or a Makita branded screwdriver for the heavy hardware stuff, you know, like building a house. For building a computer, I think I'm going to just dedicate my screwdrivers for that purpose rather than potentially break them. However, I realize many people can't afford multiple screwdrivers. You're going to buy one. If you're going to build a lot of computers or you do a lot of electronics work, I really think the Panasonic is the way to go. And if you're looking for a cheaper alternative, the other screwdriver you see is the Milwaukee that I use. It's the red one, and it's NiCad. It's about $40 or $50 less. And it's been around, the same design, since the early 90s. But I'll talk more about that when I update the screwdriver video. That'll be later in the month. And some people ask me, when's your video is going to be done? Know that my business comes first. I've got to do work first, and then I make the videos when I have free time. Do know that as soon as a video is done, as soon as it's done with post-production, editing, and rendering, it gets uploaded right away. I don't sit on them. So I have no idea when the videos are going to get done. Just whenever I have time to do it is the answer for that. But know that they get posted as soon as they're done, and that's why you'll see a lot of sneak peeks and previews, is I'm anxious to show it to you and show you what's coming. Some people have asked, for example, what's going on with the Train PC build. The Train PC build is waiting on a part, and I can't do anything with it until I get that part. So I don't know when the part gets here, it gets here. So in the meantime, I'm busy with all this stuff, and this is work anyway. The Train PC is for fun. This is for making a living. So this has to come first anyway. And you can expect another build here very, very soon. And if you want to support my channel, if you want to support me, you want to see more videos from me, the way you tell me that is by clicking the like button below my videos. That's how I know. It's amazing to me that I'll have videos that have 5- and 6-digit viewing figures and only have a handful of likes. So if you want to support me, if you want to see more videos, the way you tell me that is clicking the like button. All right, that's it for right now. Just a quick update. I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.